Okay, good afternoon. This is my audience, and today I'll be doing my informative speech, which is the impact of social media on our youth at this time, in this day and time. Good afternoon, everyone. Have you ever noticed that group of young people in the same room and they're texting each other back and forth instead of just talking? I know for sure my kids do that. We'll be in the same house and they'll text me. Now, this raises questions about social media's roles in our lives and how it impacts their behavior. Social media is now a critical part of how our youth get on with their daily lives, and therefore it's one of the things that we need to talk about today. So we'll discuss that and the effects for the future, our youth's future. First, let's talk about the communication. Social media has changed the way our youth communicate. Teens spend more time on Instagram, Snapchat, than having face-to-face conversations. Digital communication is their primary means of staying in touch, according to Pew Research Center. Social media is not only a way of developing relationships, but it can hinder us from developing very important communication skills, such as like empathy and body language interpretation. I see young people excel online and struggle in person. The same way I feel on a lot of conversations, too much use could mean less meaningful face-to-face conversations. It also affects their self-esteem. Social media has an important impact on our youth's views of themselves. Youth often compare themselves to celebrities and edited pictures, unrealistic expectations. They can result in insecurity and low self-esteem, as young people are motivated to measure their worth from likes and comments. Social media can also support and be supportive in online communities by doing supportive things or views or topics, and they feeling accepted. So there's good and bad. So how it impacts their self-esteem, like I said, could be positive and negative, depending on the way they use it and the response of the individual user. So the youth that is using it, what's going on in their mind. Now, decision making also is an issue with the social media that helps them or hinders them. It shapes people's youth's opinions and behavior daily. They are influenced by trends, opinions, celebrities, and what their fashions and lifestyles are online, and they can drive positive behavior, but they can also result in risky behavior. That's why digital responsibility is important. Young people need to be able to consider online information critical when they're accessing the online information. So that's important for the parents and educators to help them develop a healthy communication and social media skills, like basically fact checking and making sure that this information is even true, because a lot of the stuff is AI and it's not true. So in conclusion, the social media has changed the way our youth communicate and think about themselves and making decisions. It can also connect and empower them and inspire them, but it can also cause problems. It decreases a person's interaction and leads to unhealthy comparisons. So we must help our youth to work with their online and offline lives and help them to balance it with real face-to-face communication and conversations and real-world relationships. Those are vital. Thank you.